Today we're going to talk about Lost Ark because it looks like the game is on fire and it's crashing and burning. Lost Ark is a vast, vibrant world. Explore new lands, seek out lost treasures, and test yourself in a thrilling action combat in a action-packed free-to-play RPG. It came out last year, February 11th, 2022, had a peak of 1.3 million players at one point, and it looks like there's still about 175,000 people playing this game. However, it has been at the controversy of a lot of botting. Now players are getting wrapped up in the bot accounts, and it seems that the bot accounts were purged over a few months ago, and now players are on the receiving end of bans. This game has many issues. So this game comes with a lot of warnings right now. If you have it in your Steam library and you haven't played it in a while, your account might be banned. Lost Ark is banning players for inactivity. Lost Ark is being review bombed after issuing permanent bans to inactive players, which leaves a mark on their Steam profiles. Yeah, because the bans from this game is actually affecting your other games in the future, and now Valve is dealing with this internal mix of people being banned from one game, and it may leave a mark for other games. It's actually really a bad situation. In a move that have left countless gamers confused and frustrated, Lost Ark has issued permanent bans on inactive players, some with dozens of hours of playtime, and others who have spent money on the free-to-play game for DLCs, other outfits, other things you can do in this game. Consequently, Lost Ark has been experiencing a review bomb. Well, I think it's a warranted bomb. It's criticism, and people are being banned from an account that they may go back to it one day, and now they have this mark on their entire Steam account from it. This is a bad thing, and I wouldn't call this much as a review bomb, as it is a devastating situation that the devs are now in. This game is actually made and produced by Amazon Games through the developer of Smilegate RPG. There is very many things to go over with this one. If you go onto Steam here and you look at it, they've got overly positive reviews of 187,000 reviews and mostly negative 4,887. That's in the last month. Overall, this thing has 52,000 negative reviews. And, well, I guess mostly positive for some reason includes all reviews. So I guess any interaction is great. Hey, and if, you know what, if you like this video, share it out. If you have friends that play this game, let them know this and share this video with them, because they might get their account banned if they haven't been logged in for a while. This is an absolute overreach by the developers, and is something that sounds like it's going to leave a negative stain on your Steam account overall, because it's an Amazon game, and Amazon overall might have future consequences if you play another Amazon style game where it bans you from that account too, because they're doing a full-on ban from this account. From what I'm reading with some of these reviewers, it's absolutely ridiculous. We've got 17.3 hours on record here, this first one. How are you going to issue a game ban that appears on my profile for not playing the game? Right? There's a couple big reviews here saying, like, this guy's got over almost 2,000 hours and he can't recommend this game because the game in itself it's gatekeeping through stuff that's in a way where if you're not having the proper classes line up properly, you can't go out and quest in this game. This was my problem that I had with Final Fantasy Online. At one point I was playing a ranger. They nerfed the ranger so hard I could not progress in the game. I could not find a group to progress in the game, and I literally had to go back to square one and re-level my character up, and it completely ruined the game to the point that I actually left the game. Like, I was done. I gave it a solid shot. I even had a character at the point where I sat there and I farmed gear for my ranger so he would have the best gear possible. And then they nerfed them so hard, I literally had to quit the game. It pissed me off to no end, because I put in hours into this game that I then couldn't play. And this sounds like the similar thing that is happening here with Lost Ark. You have a party system in it also, and if you don't have the support and the healer, you don't have the proper makeup for the party, you can't go out and quest. You can't go out and do the game because it just becomes unruly hard to do that. Another huge one, similar thing as the other one there. I can't recommend this game to anyone. Here's why: gatekeeping culture. Do not add this game to your Steam account. This is the one that when I was reading, this is a huge one here. If you try it out and decide you do not like it, there is a risk they will issue a VAC ban to your Steam account because your account as low playtime is at risk for potentially being used by bots. There are thousands of unwarranted bans already hitting players who have not played in months. Do not ruin your ability to play other Steam games on Steam by risking playing this game. So that spawns actually by this other article I found from Games Radar Plus. Lost Ark bans over 1 million illegitimate, in quotations, accounts and frees up server space. Maintaining a fair and fun experience for our players at the top priority for our team. This is back in March 5th, 2022. The game only came out in February 2022. So a month after the game came out, it got flooded with bots. Smilegate's newly launched MMO Lost Ark, published by Amazon Games, have banned over 1 million bots accounts from its servers. Following the launch, botting has been a growing issue for Lost Ark, the studio announced in a blog update. Our team has been hard at work on crafting effective tools and methods to identify and remove bots from the game. Well, they've done everything so far with this now. It has become a travesty for the games. What's happening now is players are now being wrapped up in this just because they haven't sat there and played the game. So they go, oh, he was a bot. They were only here to pad the numbers. So get them out of here, ban them, right? And then what happens is your account is being flagged as a bot on Steam, and now Steam is taking action against those accounts. This is an actual travesty this is everything that I'm getting from the situation. And so if you are looking at a game like this, be very wary of this situation, because if your Steam account gets affected, you have hundreds, if not thousands, of games that you're no longer going to have access to because your account has been flagged as a bot. And now if you go into the Steam store, this is like hours or days apart. Remove Lost Ark from the Steam store. This is under the discussion level in it. Amazon, what you did today was completely disrespectful to everyone in the community, even those who haven't played this game. You're responsible for this. Remove this game from the store, and a lot of people are plussing it up. I agree, just saw the video on this. I don't even know what video they're talking about because I'm just catching word of this elsewhere. I haven't even seen videos on this. I think I briefly saw Asmongold talk about it, but I didn't really clue into what was going on. I'm just starting to see articles and stuff pop up and saw that this is something that a few people on my friends list want. So I'm trying to put this out there for you guys as a warning. You might want to rethink this because the game looks like it's got a lot of issues. You go through here and you've got I am not banned, but Steam is asking me to install the game. Unbanned from the game, but Steam is still showing that it's still showing that you are banned. Like, there's a lot of issues here. Pull this game off list. The developer attack on the clients of players' bases due to not active in Lost Ark considered abuse took down against them. I think it's not appropriate to welcome them on this platform for doing so. So a lot of people are calling for Amazon to be banned from Steam because they're banning all the players just because they're inactive. And being an inactive account on a game shouldn't really add anything. It's a backlog of data and and it shouldn't be adding on a caseload onto the servers. This is a little bit ridiculous. You know, we always talk about how physical media is key. This is a free-to-play game where people are out there and now apparently keeping you on a backlog of servers. Could you imagine if Blizzard did this with all your characters? If they banned your account because you've been inactive in the World of Warcraft for years, if they banned your account due to inactivity, could you imagine the uproar that there would be? This is Lost Ark. They've only been out for a year, not even a year, and things are just not going well. Anyway, guys, I hope this was informative for you. I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you all next time, and share this out there because your friends might have their accounts at risk.